Good morning, everyone. It's Daniel speaking, and this is our next Emotional English podcast, where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfill with energy, and of course, positively. Another day and another beautiful Emotional English episode. Today, I want to speak with you about burnouts. I had a crazy burnout last week, a couple weeks ago, I guess, and it was not very pleasant, to be honest. I didn't like that experience, and today I want to discuss this topic with you guys. It's quite interesting. It's quite thrilling to discuss this topic because you can face it nowadays pretty often, how some people say. So, burnout, huh? Let's use the good content from the website https://hbr.org and the topic called How to Overcome Burnout and Stay Motivated. So the lady who wrote that down, her name is Rebecca, and her surname is Knight, Rebecca Knight. So maybe it's not her real surname, Knight, but it could be just her author's name or surname, right? What she uses for her articles. So usually I'm going to read the article. I'm going to comment it if I see something new, something interesting for our vocab work. And then I just sharing my own knowledge on it. If I see something nice, I give you more explanation. We discuss, and then I can ask you the question just to revise the material. Okay. So the idea is here. It's here. So we have little introduction first, then we discuss what the experts say about burnout. Then we discuss what we need to do to get rid of our burnout. And then we conclude with some principles to remember, okay? I think it's going to be very productive and it's going to be useful for our English learning and for our life, because I don't like to say that you study or learning English just for learning, okay? Just for your work or just for your availability to speak and to study and to watch a movie or series or cartoon. No. You study the language for life, for living, for the process of your life. And you can live and grow with English. You study something new and you grow as a person. This is my concept of living. When you do something important for your life, you just grow as a person in general. Okay? So let's take a look at the introduction section. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to comment it. Some interesting ideas. Even if you love your job, it's common to feel burnout from time to time. Perhaps you just wrapped up a big project and are having trouble mustering motivation for the next one. It could be that your home life is taking up more of your energy than usual. Or maybe you're just bored. What is the best way to recharge? Are some forms of rejuvenation better than others? How do you know if what you're feeling is ordinary burnout or something else, like chronic dissatisfaction? It's a question mark here. So this is the introduction section. We have some great vocab here, right? And let's face it, sentence by sentence, and then I'll comment it. Even if you love your job, it's common to feel burnout from time to time. Okay. Even if you love your job, for example, I'm an English teacher. I had burnout a couple weeks ago. So do I love my job? Indeed, I love it so much. I love my students. I love the progression, what I see when they do their own achievements, right? They achieve something new. They achieve the results, what they want with their language practice. And I really love to see it. I really love to share this type of emotions when you have it with my students. It's common to feel burnout. It is common to feel burnout when you work a lot, but you have it from time to time, not every day. Because when you have it every day, that's kind of sucks. It's not very good. Perhaps you just wrapped up a big project and are having trouble mustering motivation for the next one. Yeah. So from the other hand, right? Or in the other hand, you just wrapped up a biggest project. You can just destroy, or you can just, you can lose, or you can just, okay, what is the opposite of success or succeed? Of course, it's going to be just fuck up, or it could be just a failure, right? You can fail with your big project, right? You can fail up a big project. You can wrap up a big project. It's going to be really bad if you have your burnout, and it can destroy your big project, okay? And then you can have a trouble mustering motivation for next one. It means that you have motivation levels, right? And when you mustering motivation, it means you collect your motivation. And it's not just mustering like master, okay? It's a different word. Mustering, it means collecting or gathering or picking things, okay? And it's with U instead of A. So it's M-U-S-T-E-R, not M-A-S-T-E-R, okay? Mustering, like from the word must and then airing, mustering motivation. You collecting motivation, you're gathering it, okay? And yeah, you have trouble with mustering motivation for the next project, indeed. Because you do have what? You have a burnout, okay? If you could be, it could be that your home life is taking up more of your energy than usual. So you can feel that you're just normal things you do every day, just taking up more of your energy, right? Taking up, let's say you had spent 1 hour on your day, on your monthly routine with your cleaning, but now you spend 2.5 hours. You have a big lack of motivation and energy, and that's why it takes more time, okay? Let me sip my coffee. Or maybe you're just bored, okay? You can be bored. Absolutely. You're just bored because things are boring. You have lack of motivation and energy, and you're like yawning a lot, right? Life is not good. This is the this is the example of big burnout. So, and we have a question here. What is the best way to recharge? What is the best way to recharge? To recharge, it's a verb to recover, to get the energy back, right? To recharge. Let's say when you exhausted after the big run, after the big race of running, then you need to recharge. What can help you to recharge? Just water. Just drink water and you feel refreshed. So, for example, this coffee helps me to recharge or does not. I would say, yes, it helps me to recharge the source of my energy for a moment. And then I want coffee again because I have a lack of energy again. Yeah. So use the alternative of coffee, because coffee is just the stimulator which stimulates your energy, but it does not recharge your energy. Okay. I would say it recharges it in a crazy way. So what is the best way to recharge? Are some form of rejuvenation better than others? And it's another word related to recharging. So it's the word rejuvenation. Okay. So what is the rejuvenation? It's the process of recreation or refreshment of your body. So rejuvenation, it's, let's imagine your body is sick and you need to make it younger, right? You need to do something with your body to make it younger. Let's say your skin looks old, right? You need to do something. You need to rejuvenate your skin. You need to make it younger looking, right? So that's the rejuvenation process, like a regeneration of your skin, and it looks younger than you had it before, right? Yesterday you had a old looking skin, but today you have a young looking skin, like young age looking skin. It's the process of rejuvenation. And if you want to make a verb from this word, you can say to rejuvenate, and then you're fine. Rejuvenation, to rejuvenate. That's good. Yeah. So are some forms of rejuvenation better than others? Yeah. Could be. Coffee is not a good rejuvenation thing, right? So you need to find something else than coffee. Water is much better. So there are some forms. How do you know if what you're feeling is ordinary burnout or something else, like chronic dissatisfaction? Okay, we have two states here. Ordinary burnout. What does it mean, ordinary burnout? It means banal burnout, right? Which just everybody can have normally. And then we have a chronic dissatisfaction. It means that it's not that easy to heal, to treat. Chronic means not ordinary, not easy made. Okay, it's a long run process. It's the process with a long run. Okay, let's say you have a chronic disease. It's a disease which runs long hours, long months, long years. Okay, it's chronic. And some people have chronic dissatisfaction of life. You look at the tree and you see, oh, stupid tree. Or you look at the sun, you say, oh, stupid sun. You look at the cloud and you say, oh, stupid cloud, because you just have a chronic dissatisfaction of life, okay? That's the problem. And this is the end of our introduction. I hope I described you correctly, all the stuff, and you got it nicely, okay? So let's read it again and we'll revise the material that way. Even if you love your job, it's common to feel burnout from time to time. Perhaps you just wrapped up a big project and are having trouble mustering motivation for the next one. It could be that your home life is taking up more of your energy than usual. Or maybe you're just bored. What is the best way to recharge? Are some forms of rejuvenation better than others? How do you know if what you're feeling is ordinary burnout or something else like chronic dissatisfaction? So this is the first part. Thank you, Rebecca Knight. It's an amazing introduction for our English learning. We do have great words here. Dissatisfaction, chronic dissatisfaction, burnout, ordinary burnout, recharge, rejuvenate, rejuvenation, mustering motivation, wrapped up, right? Many good words. And now let's go to say what the experts say. Let's see what the experts say. So now we use the phrase burnout as the mental and physical exhaustion you experience when the demands of your work consistently exceed the amount of energy you have available. Okay? So this is a description, scientific description of burnout. What is burnout? It's the mental and physical exhaustion you experience when the demands of your work consistently exceed the amount of energy you have available. Okay? Let's continue the reading next. It has been called the epidemic of the modern workplace. There is no question that we are at greater risk of burnout today than we were 10 years ago, says Ron Friedman, the founder of Ignite 80, the consulting firm and author of the book, The Best Place to Work, The Art and Science of Creating an Extraordinary Workplace. In large part, it's because we are surrounded by devices that are designed to grab our attention and make everything feel urgent. Heidi Grant Halverson, a social psychologist and the author of No One Understands You and What to Do About It, agrees there is a lot of pleasure in this 24/7 cycle. She says, it helps lead you to feel lethargic, stressed, and depleted, literally spent. So you need to find ways to put gas back in your tank. Here are some ideas for how to do that. Okay, so this is what the experts say. We have two experts here. As you see, the first expert, it's the guy. So his name is Ron Friedman. And then we have Heidi Grant Halverson. So it's the lady, Heidi. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Let's go step by step, sentence by sentence to understand the context, words, and to understand the idea of this paragraph, what the experts say. Let me sip my coffee first. Amazing. I like the bitter coffee. It has some bitterness inside. Not just a latte style coffee, like with a good bitterness. This is the coffee which you really like. And I like to add some milk there, but just a little amount, just a little small amount. So burnout, it's the mental and physical exhaustion. Okay. That's the first part. Mental and physical exhaustion. There is a word to describe your feelings. Are you tired or not? It's the word exhaustion. So I am exhausted. It means I have no energy. Okay. You can have your mental exhaustion and you can have your physical exhaustion. Mental exhaustion, it's like when you emotionally exhausted. You just have no energy to show any type of emotion. Okay. And then you can have a physical exhaustion after the training. You're like, oh my God, it was a long run. I'm exhausted. How? Physically. Okay. Mentally, it's the emotional exhaustion or mental exhaustion. And then physical exhaustion, it's just when your body exhausted. Okay. So the mental and physical exhaustion you experience when the demands of your work consistently exceed the amount of energy you have available. Okay, this is a very good phrase. The demands of your work, right? What does it mean, the demands of your work? It's the needs of your work, right? Demands, you work or your boss demands something from you, right? And the demands of your work need you to spend a lot of energy, okay? So that's the demands of your work. And these demands needs your energy, okay? Need your energy. Or if it's just one demand, it needs your energy. So, and it need your energy consistently. Consistently. It means every day, on daily basis. And exceed the amount of energy you have available. Exceed in this way, it's just uses just uses in a way, and just then you have nothing in the end. Okay, just exceed. So in this case, it's just I would say, yeah, that's just go through and uses all the amount of energy you have available. Okay. And this thing, right? Burnout, has been called, the present perfect tense used, has been called the epidemic of the modern workplace. So this is the epidemic. It's a big problem of the modern workplace. Yes or no? I want your answer. Of course, yes, because you spend a lot of hours in the office, right? And you lose a lot of energy, right? So the office exceed the amount of energy you have available, obviously. And then you feel physical or mental exhaustion in the end. Or, other words, burn out. Another sip of coffee. We go next and we see the quote from Ron Friedman. There is no question that we are at greater risk of burnout today than we were 10 years ago. There is no question that we are at greater risk of burnout today than we were 10 years ago. So the guy said that nowadays we have more risks, more chances to have burnout than 10 years ago, right? No question here, right? It's pretty obvious. It's a banal statement, he says. And he is the founder of Ignite 80. It's the name of the consulting firm, right? So the founder of Ignite, it means the creator of Ignite 80. The company consulting firm consults others, right? The different topics. And the author of the book. So he wrote the book. It's called The Best Place to Work. And then The Art and Science of Creating an Extraordinary Workplace. So extraordinary workplace, it means the greatest, nice workplace or environment for work where you can do the extraordinary results, right? Super results, right? Extraordinary, very good word. Try to use it on your daily basis. Man, so this place is great. No, this place is extraordinary because it has so many things here, right? Which makes your life greater. Yeah, it's extraordinary. Very good word. And then another quote from Heidi Grant Halvorson. In large part, it's because we are surrounded by devices that are designed to grab our attention and make everything feel urgent. And this is true. Nowadays, we have so many devices which shows us different notifications, and they say, "Hey, look at me," and you think, "Oh, of course, I need to look at it, right? I need to check my Apple devices, right? I need to check my phone. I need to check my Apple Watch. I need to check my Android Watch." Doesn't matter. So these devices, they need your attention, and you feel like it must have, and you must do that. You have to do that because it shows you something and you need to react immediately, but it's just an illusion. So I use my phone in a DND mode, do not disturb mode all the time. Yes, some people cannot reach me, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. And they know that it's just my lifestyle. I don't like to be to be disturbed by other stupid factors like notifications or stupid calls, spam calls. Okay, that's a good quote, by the way. In large part, it's because we're surrounded by devices that are designed to grab our attention. This great phrase, grab our attention, to pick up, to, like an aggression, right? So to provoke our attention, to grab our attention, to steal our time and energy and make everything feel urgent. Urgent, it means, let's say urgent mail. It's the special mail which you need to answer immediately, right? It's an important mail. You need to make an action right away. You call it urgent. Urgent task, urgent action, urgent activity. And you can feel urgent. You can feel that you need to do something very quickly right away, okay? It's the feeling as well. Who is Heidi Grant Halvorson? She is a social psychologist and the author of the book. It's called No One Understands You, and what to do about it. Nice name. No one understands you. Feels like a depression thing, like I had. Okay, but probably I didn't have a depression. I had a burnout, just classic burnout. There is a lot of pressure in this 24/7 cycle, she says. And yeah, so we do have this pressure, right, around us 24/7, notifications, calls, mobile apps ask us to do things. Check it out, promotion, stupid spam calls. Hi, my name is Julia. Do you want to change your plan? No, I don't. Thank you, Julia. I'm busy now. And another quote she has here, it can lead you to feel lethargic. Let me double check this word. Sometimes I can forget the pronunciation, right? And I don't want to fuck up here, right? I think it's lethargic. Yeah, I'm right. Lethargic. And it's okay. I can make mistakes, guys. It's completely fine. You can make mistakes too. But the thing is, you just need, if you feel that something is strange looking, just double check. It's okay to double check the info. Lethargic, right? Feel lethargic. We'll discuss what does it mean just in a few seconds. Lethargic, stress, and depleted. Literally spent. Okay? Let's discuss this. Sometimes we feel the pressure in the cycle, right? 24/7 cycle. It's the day cycle we have. And then she says that it can lead you, so this cycle can lead you to feel lethargic. It means, I think, sluggish, right? Sluggish feeling. It means that no energy at all, right? Like, I think it's the feeling when it's sluggish, or when you feel, not apathy, something else, something different. So, something like boredom connected with the lack of energy and the lack of mood. That's called lethargic, okay? And then, of course, we have some synonyms here right away. Forgot. So first thing is stressed and depleted. So yeah, these words very nicely describes the word lethargic, or it's just, you have no energy. Depleted, it's like total lack of energy, like an empty bottle. Okay, exhaustion, total exhaustion. It's depleted. You feel depleted when you have zero battery life. Okay. Oh man, my phone battery depleted. It means just no energy there. Okay. Lethargic, stressed, and depleted. Literally spent. So that's idiomatic phrase. Literally spent. You spent all your energy. Literally, right? So you need to find ways to put gas back in your tank. I like this idiom. Put gas back in your tank. What does it mean, tank? Tank, it's the like a container with gas. Every car has a tank. And this tank can be fueled up with gas. And if you do have gas in your tank, you can do your activities. If you have no gas in your tank, so sorry, you have a problem. So put gas back in your tank. It means just rejuvenate, right? Have a rejuvenation process. And then you can put gas back in your tank. You feel that energy is here. Okay. Here are some ideas for how to do that. And then we have some ideas. All right. We actually spent enough time on our conversation already. It's more than 29 minutes. So then I will just read these recommendations, and then we discuss each of them maybe next time, or maybe just don't need any discussion here. I would just comment it with my own words. Let's read this, what the experts say again. Just revise the material, just concentrate on the new vocab, and then I'll go next. We'll facing these things, what they recommends us to do, right? Ideas how to get rid of the burnout, or how to be away of our burnout. So burnout, it's the mental and physical exhaustion you experience when the demands of your work consistently exceed the amount of energy you have available. Has been called the epidemic of the modern workplace. There is no question that we are at greater risk of burnout today than we were 10 years ago, says Ron Fredman, the founder of Ignite 80, the consultant firm, and the author of the book, The Best Place to Work, The Art and Science of Creating an Extraordinary Workplace. In large part, it's because we are surrounded by devices that are designed to grab our attention and make everything feel urgent. Heidi Grant Halverson said that. A social psychologist and the author of No One Understands You and What to Do About It agrees. There is a lot of pressure in this 24/7 cycle, she says. It can lead you to feel lethargic, stressed, and depleted, literally spent. So you need to find ways to put gas back in your tank. Here are some ideas for how to do that. Okay? We got that. So, what they recommend us to do. Take breaks during the workday. Okay, let's imagine you work 1 hour and then you need a break 5 or 10 minutes. Good? Good. So you have more breaks, you have less burnouts, less chance to have a burnout, total exhaustion, right? Take breaks during the workday. Then, second, put away your digital devices. Put away your digital devices. It means do not use your devices to check the mail, to check the social medias, to check your Instagram page. No, do not do that during the day. Just check once in the morning and then forget about it. Third, do something interesting. Do something interesting. It means instead of just working, do some kind of an activity, okay? Like running, or painting, or playing computer games, okay? Something extra, something interesting, something nice. Maybe reading a book. Another sip. It's the number thing we can do. Next, take long weekends. Yeah, I need that. So for example, most of us, we have like 2 weekends, right? It's Saturday weekend and Sunday off day, right? Yeah. Maybe it's enough, but I feels like I need one more off day during the week, right? Because we need to take long weekends to feel better. And then you can make a long weekend when you have like 1 week off. It's totally gives you more energy and satisfaction. Okay. Next, focus on meaning. It's a good recommendation. We need to know why. Why do you work? Why do you need a lot of money? Why do you do what you're doing? Okay. It is an important question. Why do you live? What is the purpose of life? Why you wake up every day? When you do have this meaning, when you do have this answer on the question, why do you live here and now, you have more energy, obviously. And the last recommendation, make sure it's really a burnout. It could be something worse. It could be a big depression. Maybe you need a specialist, right, to help you to get rid of this trouble. So make sure it's really burnout. How to check? Okay, you can stay for about a couple weeks. If it doesn't disappear, you need to do something about it. Check the specialist or do something about your trouble. Maybe it's a bigger depression than you think. Okay, it's not a burnout. It's not just a dissatisfaction. Maybe it's a chronic dissatisfaction, which leads to worse scenarios. Okay, just double check this thing. Quite important. Okay, so what we need to memorize, what principles to remember? First, We need what we need to do. Three things. We need to set boundaries around our using of devices, digital devices during off hours. Set boundaries, set these limits for yourself. Second, incorporate regular breaks into your workday. Incorporate, it means use a lot of breaks, incorporate regular breaks. Third, focus on why the work matters to you, why life matters to you. If professional obligations preclude a vacation. Okay, great. So by the way, a good word, preclude. You know the word include, right? But preclude, it's the opposite. It means prevent, right? Prevents, right? In this case, preclude. Or interfere, by the way. Interfere, it's just the word which kind of, okay, you have a chance to have a vacation, but something precluding your vacation, right? Big project precluding your vacation. It means that you need to do something to finish your project in time or on time, and then you can just have a chance to have a vacation. Do not preclude your vacation. So next we have don't. What we don't need to do. We don't need to check our emails when you're taking a vacation or a long weekend. Just deactivate from your social life. Do not check your social medias. Do not check your mails, work mails. Doesn't matter. Just do not. Then do not spend all your downtime vegging and engaging in activities that challenge and interest you. Okay, so we need to engage in activities that challenge and interest you. We don't need to spend our downtime vegging, right? Good word again. What does it mean, vegging? You can ask Danila. Okay, vegging, it's a good word. It makes you, we can use the phrasal verb with this, right? Vegging out. To relax in a slack attitude, right? Not moving much. When you spend your downtime vegging, it's a not productive activity and relaxation. You just stay in the bed for long hours, and it can lead to depression. Trust me. When you're not moving, when you're not doing anything, it's definitely going to lead you to depression. Had that, experienced that. That's why. Don't do it. Don't veg out. Don't relax in a slack attitude without moving. Have an active life, okay? Engage in activities that challenge and interest you, motivates you, gives you energy. That's better for you. And then mistake constant fatigue and apathy for a temporary case of burnout. Yeah. Mistake constant fatigue and apathy for a temporary case of burnout. If you feel ineffective on a daily basis, it might be time to look for a new job. Yeah, it means just if you feel that something is wrong here, you just need to stop doing it. Change your life drastically. Okay? Drastically means totally. If you dislike your job, change it. Yes, change it here and now because you feel bad right now. It leads to a constant fatigue and apathy. You don't want this. You don't want this. You need something better than that in your life. And with these words, I want to say thank you all to being with us here and now with our Emotional English podcast. Please visit my Emotional English social media resources, right? It's the Instagram page. It's Bondarison. So Instagram.com/Bondarison. Then I have a TikTok account. It's Bondarison. It's the Bondarison.English on TikTok. And then just go to my website, www.danilabondarenko.ru. to try out for my English lessons, just apply for your free tryout English lesson and just understand how it works with Danila. How is it to study English with a cool teacher like Danila? Okay, right now I'm out of Windows. I'm out of Windows for our personal lessons, but you can add yourself to the waiting list, and it leads you to the chance of practice English with Danila in 2023, right? In next year. Next year, we can do our lessons, all right? Now, we have a pretty long list already, but no matter what, you can do it, and you have a big chance. The price is pretty affordable for my lessons. Just go to my website, www.danilabondarenko.ru, and check out for your great offer. It's enough for today. Okay, it's already 40 minutes of our discussion, and it's quite enough. I hope you guys have an amazing time here and enjoying our English podcast. Give me your thoughts on Instagram page. Send me your message. I'm really excited to receive great messages from you guys. It's really cool. Just let me know where you guys from. Where do you listen to our podcast? Maybe you're running. Maybe you're doing an activity. I don't know, walking or just working in your office. Let me know. I want to know how you guys doing. Who are you? Where are you from? What is your life? Who are you? What is your profession? Just let me know, but do it in English, not in Russian, okay? Let's do a trick. Do not use Russian with me. You want to study English, right? Just do it in English. Let me know your thoughts. I'm ready to hear that. Thank you all. Kiss to all of you guys. See you next week and have an amazing journey with your English practice. Bye-bye.